Welcome students to our YouTube channel Study Point. Today we will discuss the possible questions and their answers from the topics from class 9 science, the first chapter, matter in our surroundings. Right? So my suggestion is please listen to the explanation carefully and then you try to develop the answers of the questions in your own way. The first topic 1.1 Physical nature of matter. This is the first topic. I think already you have gone through the entire chapter. So now the turn is to find out the questions from the given topics of the chapter. As I mentioned, the first topic is physical nature of matter. So what may be the possible questions? The first question, what is matter? This is a possible question. Now, what will be its answer? A substance occurring in nature or coming in use in day-to-day life is called matter. Examples are naturally occurring minerals, plant to paper, chalk, coke, food, etc. A matter may be available in varieties of shape, size, color, and odor. So finally, the matter is thus anything that has mass and occupies some space. So I think you got the answer. Now, the second question, the second possible question, sodium and salt. Sodium, salt and sugar have similar appearance. देखने में एक ही जैसा होता है. Why are these classified as different substances? What will be the answer? The substances are not classified only by their appearance. Sodium, salt and sugar देखने में एक ही जैसे ही होता है. But by their physical appearance, we do not classify them. These are classified by their properties such as density, boiling point or melting point, conductivity, thermal capacity, and other chemical properties. So, based on physical and chemical properties, we do classify them. So, sugar and sodium chloride have different physical and chemical properties. Maybe similar in question of appearance, but they have different physical and chemical properties, and that's why they are different substances. Now, third question may be, in what ways all substances around us are alike? The answer, all substances have mass and occupy space and are called matter. Fine. Fourth question, in what ways air can be considered as matter? Air is a matter because it has mass and air occupies space also. Fine. So that's why we define air as a matter. Which of the following is termed as matter? There are 5 options are given: air, sky, fire, security, and work. Among these 5, which is the matter? Obviously, air is the matter. Why? Because air has mass and air occupies space. So, air is matter. But in question of fire, security, and work, they do not occupy space, they do not have mass. So, they are not matter. So, these are the 5 possible questions I have explained to you from the topic 1.1 Physical nature of matter. Second topic 1.2 Characteristics of particles of matter. The possible questions. Question number 1. How will you show that particles of matter have space between them? Fine. One experiment is required. Take a beaker half filled with water. Mark the level of water. Then add some matter like sugar or salt or Dettol, whatever, in it. It will be observed that the added matter disappears and there is hardly any changes in water level. Strange, you have added some matter, but water level not yet changed. Why? This is because the particles of one matter, maybe salt, whatever you have added, or sugar or Dettol, get into the spaces between the particles of other matters, that is water. You have added, for example, you have taken sugar, you have added sugar in water. So the particles of water in between the particles of sugar got into the space. Thus, we can say that there is enough space between the particles of matter. Obviously, otherwise, the volume of the water could raise. I think you have understood the answer. The next question may be, what do you mean by diffusion? Particles of matter are always in the state of motion. They used to move. They move to interact with other particles and distribute themselves equally in all available spaces. This is the nature, the properties. This intermixing of particles of two substances in their own is called diffusion. Particles of a gas diffuse faster than particles of a liquid. I think you have understood. The third question may be, what happens when a crystal of potassium permanganate is dropped in a glass of tumbler containing water? What happens? When a crystal of potassium permanganate is dropped in a glass of tumbler containing water, then the color of potassium permanganate spreads throughout the water in the glass. This shows that the particles of matter are continuously moving. Otherwise, if the particles of the matter did not move, so what could happen? Its color, it may not color the entire water. It indicates the particles are moving and it is continuously moving. That's why it is spreading throughout the water and the water become colorful. I think you have understood that question also. So in the next video, we will discuss the rest possible questions from the particular topic, means topic number 1.2, because the topic not yet finished. So my suggestion is, till then, just try to develop the questions whatever I have explained to you by your own. Please do subscribe the channel, like, share, and obviously you don't forget to put your comments if you have any kinds of doubt or any further clarification is required. Based on your comments, I'll be developing the next video. So till then, thank you once again.